Hey, Patrick McCauley of McCauley's Garage here. I'd like to tell you about some of our upcoming projects that we have coming. So you can see this old blue truck behind me, this '04 Silverado. We're going to call this Project Blue. So last weekend I didn't record it, but we started to dig into this. It's my father-in-law's old truck. He doesn't use anymore. And it's been sitting in our driveway for, I don't know, 2 years now. So we put a battery in it, fired up. I went to hit the brake pedal, and pedal went to the floor, light came on, big old puddle of fluid in front of the truck. So you can see, if we go here, right there, see that nice big puddle? It's all brake fluid. So we ordered a whole set of stainless steel pre-bent brake lines for this truck, $77 from Rock Auto. I couldn't believe it. It sounds like a great price. So if you can see behind me here, we've got the steering column pulled apart. We took the plastics off last weekend as well because the key wouldn't turn. So I don't know if we're going to replace the lock cylinder here or just do something with the pins. I'm not exactly sure. We'll figure something out. Other than that, this is just going to kind of be our parts runner work truck. It's pretty much my wife's and sister-in-law's truck that they share. It's going to need some new tires, so you'll probably see some of those coming up. I don't know if we're going to fix any of this kind of stuff. Maybe we'll walk you through some of that. Got a whole bunch of junk. All the scrap we kind of loaded. Might pull these motors out and make something with those in the future too. So hopefully we'll see something coming there. Alright, so excuse my pile of junk around here, but behind me I've got a 1987 Suzuki Rm80. I was riding this for my bachelor party up north in Mansalona, Michigan, and I happened to be in front of some guys and hit some sand and took a huge biff, literally bruised my entire side. But what happened was this front wheel bearing whopped out on here. So you'll probably see a project video coming on how to replace the front wheel bearing on one of these bikes. We may go ahead and restore this too. Recently just had a son in April, and when he gets older, he might want to ride this. So you might see some little tweak and tune and whatnot videos with that. Excuse my junk again, but way back down here is a 1987 Honda Atc125M, I believe, and we keep getting flats on this thing. So I think the actual bead on this tire on one side is actually busted. So you might see that project coming up here in the near future. I'll fix it up, get that running. It's an awesome little machine. It's got oversized tires on it, floats on water. It's pretty cool. Alright, so behind me here we've got a New Holland little pedal tractor. I picked this up at the scrapyard for about 15 bucks. If this was a complete unit, it would retail anywhere from like 115, probably to $175 depending on the condition. People collect these things, they go nuts over them. It's pretty solid. I think it's missing a couple things. I believe, I'm not an expert on these, but I believe there's a brake lever that goes right here that should come out. So we'll be making one of those. And then the seat is missing. So I know you can buy these seats for about $17.50. It's ERTL. I think it's from early 90s, mid 90s, something like that. So we're probably going to redo this in its entirety, paint it up, get it all fixed up for my son, who's going on 4 months. So it'll be pretty exciting. Once he starts moving around and stuff, he'll be able to ride this and enjoy it. So, and then if he doesn't like blue, we got him a little John Deere one in the basement. So I don't care what color the tractors are. You people out there, you're red, you're blue, you're green. So, and last, but definitely not least, cylinder heads for 283 small box Chevy. These heads are actually dated 1959. They've got the power pack symbol you can see right here. These I believe are 350 or 375 5550 heads. They're not really what you'd consider a great performance head, but they're original to my Corvette. We're restoring an original 283 for this. 59 is great because they didn't put serial numbers on the block, so you can still make a numbers correct or factory correct engine for the car. So we sourced one of those in Ohio a couple years ago. We've been in the process of building it, restoring it, collecting all the parts. So we had some machine work done to these. There's still a little bit of manual labor. I've got to do a little elbow grease putting in these. We're going to do some little at-home valve job. You know, we don't have all fancy, crazy tools. So we're going to show you how you can just use some valve lamping compound, redo your seats. We're not putting hardened seats in these. I don't run hardened seats in my engines. I've never had a problem with them. So you see that coming up, full engine build. We got a whole bunch of fancy parts over there buried under some crap for our valves. We got some staggered valve covers because in 59 was when they switched over to what you'd consider your standard valve cover bolt pattern on the valve covers. So 59 before May would have had a staggered valve cover. So pretty cool stuff. Little history for you. So we're going to be redoing those valve covers as well. They're kind of old, decrepit, got some tarnish on them. So we'll polish those up. We'll kind of show you how to polish things up. What else can I say? I mean, we're going to be working on some stuff. I'm sure more and more projects are going to come up. So stay tuned. We've got some tools that I'm going to try printing on the 3D printer. I just had a thought, some tools that I've been wanting to buy for a long time. They're just too expensive, out of reach for me to buy. So I said, hey, let me try 3D print these, and we'll see if they work. So hey, I'll walk you through that whole process as well. I'll show you how I designed them, how I'm going to make them. We'll show you actually using them. And if you want some, let me know. I'll make you some. Or you can make them yourself. All right? Cool. I think that's it.